My stomach's gonna be growling like crazy. I just got off of the plane. Had a 7 a.m. flight. Came back from New York. I went to the and just an amazing memorial service for Charlie Murphy yesterday. And I got to tell you this, because it's a private ceremony, so I'm not going to give any details. But I will tell you this: comedians, a lot of us may die young, but I will tell you this: we have great funerals. It was fucking unbelievable. It was unbelievable. A New York legend was sent off by legends. It was incredible. It was really incredible. So, yeah, still sad though. Obviously still sad, but he would have been very happy. I don't want to speak for him or anything, but I hope I get sent off that well. Man, it was, it was definitely something else. So that's great, Bill. Bring up something that you're not going to really give any details of. Well, I packed hastily because I went to Boston first and then to New York. And so I grabbed a suit and everything and my shoes. So I have them for the memorial service. And I forgot to bring dark socks. All right. And also I was working out and doing the elliptical and all that type of stuff. So I thought I brought enough boxers and I didn't. So I was like, fuck. So I landed in New York. I get to the hotel. And it's, we're like in Midtown and shit. We, meaning me and all my fucking personalities. And so I call me up. I tell her where I'm at. I was like, fuck, the car's coming to take me over to the service. I need some underwear. Where should I go? This is New York. There's no fucking Gaps anywhere. They're all like downtown or way uptown. I'm right in the middle. I don't have time. And she asked me where I was at. She goes, oh, I know that. It was like a gay neighborhood. She goes, go around the corner. There's one of those fucking stores. So I go across the street, right? And there's the second you see the mannequins, you know what I mean? You know that this is it's a gay store. It's for gay men. So I don't give a fuck. I need underwear, right? Gay men still wear underwear. So I walk in there. And it was just like, Jesus Christ. There was like cock rings on the fucking wall, which, by the way, I thought that was the same is like when people get their dick pierced, which I still don't know where they do that. It's like a navel ring, but it's on your dick. So I thought a cock ring, I thought that was the same thing, but it wasn't. It was like looked like something you'd use in plumbing, like a gasket. Evidently you put that around your dick for some reason. Then what? You swivel your hips and it's like a hula hoop for your dick, evidently, right? So I fucking go in the back and the underwear, it's like ridiculous. It was like all these Fred Flintstone prints, you know what I mean? There was like assless shit. And then I finally find a pair that was just all black. And on the waistband, it said nasty pig. So I finally just yell over to the dude behind the counter. I go, hey, you got any normal, mainstream underwear here? And he's like, define normal or mainstream. And I was like, well, I don't know. It doesn't say nasty pig on the waistband. It has material around the ass. And when it does, it doesn't say fuck my hole on the back. Regular. Just underwear. It's like, hang on. And he fucking comes over there. And he ended up finding some that were all black. Greg Louganis style. But the only size they had was small, which was fucking hilarious to me because I was just like, yeah, why would you have a medium? This is like gay guys. They want to see their boyfriend's junk spilling out the side. Oh, you nasty pig. So I had to leave there, and the closest place was fucking TJ Maxx. Oh, my God. The fucking animals. Half of it was the way they had the store, the way they had the store set up. It's just it was so fucked up. It was like I was in Manhattan, the crown jewel of fucking cities in the United States, right? And the second I walked into fucking TJ Maxx, I mean, I might as well have been at a fucking Walmart in the middle of nowhere. And I am talking down to middle America and their Walmarts. I am talking down to it, although I'm not actually, those Walmarts aren't that bad. Other than on Black Friday. Black Friday is the day you don't want to fucking go down there because that's like white people, Bloods, and Crips. That's our version of it. flannels and fucking and flip flops. That's our Bloods and Crips. And you still want to be there on that day, when they have one Atari for $3 way in the back of the store, and everybody's just basically going to trample people like they're going to the fucking Who concert in Cincinnati way back in the day there. I mean, other than that, it's not that bad a store. It's got all kinds of food, giant selections. I've gone in there a bunch of times. I don't know why I brought that up. I still don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at this point. Oh, TJ Maxx. You get the max for the minimum at TJ Maxx. So I go in there, and it's, typical Manhattan fucking store where it's like half the store is downstairs and the other is on the ground floor and the other is like upstairs. Because they slammed this little fucking store in there. And I finally find some underwears, and I'm like, fuck. I got to stand in this goddamn like Disneyland level line. And I'm like, all right, they got 12 fucking registers open. So even though there's like 24 people, roughly, each one of these cashiers just knocks out 2 people, and then it's my turn. All right? This shouldn't be this bad. And it was. This woman in front of me, I don't know what kind of soap she used, but like I would divorce her. I swear to God. Even if she made my heart stop. I'd be like, I love you. I wish nothing for you, but this fucking soap, it's a specific soap. I've smelt it before. She didn't smell bad. She smelled of this soap. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it just, I can't be around it. But I had to be, or else someone was going to cut me. And then they just walked you through, the Disneyland thing where you walk all the way to the right, then you go back to the left, zigzagging all the way up. And just the shit that they had, the impulse buys, and everybody, if they weren't staring at their fucking phones, were just picking up these things. And the more I saw people picking up this shit, looking at it, like the angrier I was getting. Like, why are you picking that up? You don't need that. Let me find you the names of these fucking things. Okay, they had this one thing. It said, I would thank you from the bottom of my heart, but for you, my heart has no bottom. And it was just framed in this piece of shit wood frame and on a white piece of paper with just regular font. Like, please don't walk away with the bathroom key. Like the same kind of font you would use at the gas station. They wrote that fucking cheesy, heartfelt message. And what the fuck was the next one? It was just some sort of like coconut almond yummy clusters or something was called that. I don't know. That's how I was. This is the demographic I'm in. Let's become fat fucks and talk about how we love each other. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I get the underwear, and I fucking get back to the hotel room, and I realize in my looking down at everybody in TJ Maxx, I forgot to get socks, so I had to go back to the gay store, And, I come walking into the store, and the same dude's behind the counter, and I was just like, dude, you sell socks here? Because all they had was white socks. I was going to sit down at church, and they were going to come up, and they were like ankles, like Nike socks I was going to wear with like fucking wingtips. I wasn't going to do that. So they actually had regular socks. So that's what I learned at the gay store. They just had regular Nike socks, but for some reason, the tag on them, I took a picture of it. I got to send this. You know what? I'm going to tweet this out or whatever. The tag on the socks just said, bitch, please. That's just some, I guess, woman or maybe a guy in drag with his face all twisted up. I got on bitch, please socks by Nike, and they feel normal. These are made for gay feet, but for some reason they seem to fit mine just fine. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.